Alright, so let's pick up this game in the bottom of the 7th inning. Tony Cloninger versus Gaylord Perry. And let's go over what we got here. There's a reason I'm sharing this. It is bottom of the 7th. San Francisco, no runs, 4 hits, 1 error. And the Braves, no runs, no hits, and no errors. To Gaylord Perry on the mound for the Giants. And he's producing quite a performance for us here. Here's Henry Aaron in the bottom of the 7th. See what happens. Here's a pitch, and at 24 will be a strikeout. That is strikeout number 4 for Perry. So 1 away. Next is Mac Jones with a 1 out here in the 7th. A 23, and that will be a fly ball left field. Over is Jesus Alou, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Scoreless tie. Pitchers duel. Tony Cloninger versus Gaylord Perry. Giants were 91 and 71, while the Braves were 77 and 85. So on paper, the Giants have the advantage, but the Braves are holding their own. Here's Joe Torre. Pitch to Joe Torre, a 35, and that's ball 4. So Torre walks. Shots down to first. And Torre is a slow runner, so he'll be playing it safe. Here's Rico with 2 outs. You know what? We're going to let him run. Here's Rico Carty. Rico Carty bats from the right side. He's flied out twice today. Perry checks in with the sign, shakes off Haller, and now gets what he wants. Down the pike, and that is a 53 and 18. No, it's a 16. Yikes. With a runner on first, a 16 with a runner on first. Oh, but the center field is a 3. And that'll be a base hit. Drops in front of Mays, and that's the first hit of the ball game. Yikes. Fielding column 1 is a single to center, runner to second. What with a runner on first. Wow, 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. First hit of the game allowed by Perry. Rico Carty. A looping liner that just dies on Mays. He came in hard but could not reach it and prevented the ball from going by him, although Henderson was right behind him to back up. So we got first and second now. First hit of the game. There it is. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. And it's going to be Cleat Boyer, also known as Spikes. Here's the pitch. A 46 is lifted to left down the line, and Alou in fair ground makes the catch, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left, and we go to the top of the 8th inning. Well, that's what I wanted to show you. We'll finish this out, 0-0 tie. Here's Jim Rayhart. Tony Cloninger with the pitch, of 42, and that'll be ball 4. That's Cloninger's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 to walk today. Here's Tom Haller. Tom Haller's going to square. A 62 will be a foul strike. Again. And that's a 29. I believe that's a fielder's choice on the bunts. With a runner on first. 29 is going to be a fielder's choice. So he bunts it to the first baseman. And he goes to second. So now it's Haller who's on at first. And we'll do a throw. We got to get that. That was a Boyer flied out to end that inning. Now we're in the top of the 8th inning, and it was a walk. And then followed by a fielder's choice, 3-6. All right, here's Davenport. James Davenport. Pitch from Cloninger. 65, 35 with a runner on first, and that'll be, again, another W. So we're going to pull him. He is an A pitcher, by the way. That's another walk. So that's the, I think, 7th walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 walks. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walks. So we're going to pull him now. And let's see who we're going to bring in. So he walks Davenport. And we're going to go to Hernandez with 46 appearances. Yeah, I believe he's pretty good. Ramon Hernandez is he's a D, but that's the way they picked the pitchers for this season. APBA was by, I think, innings pitched, not by appearances, because he's an extra player, and he basically had. Oh, wait a second. We also have to do a double switch here. Hold on. All right. So let's go back. Let's undo the substitution. Gonna have to do a double switch. We're gonna bring in, replace Cardi on left with Geiger. So Geiger's in there, and then in that position, that's where we're going to bring the pitcher, Hernandez. He's had 46 appearances, and he's an extra player, because he only had 51 innings pitched, and there's guys with a lot more innings pitched. Weird. APBA was a weird company. They're still a weird company. All right, so Cardi's out, and then the new left fielder is Geiger, and we'll grab his card. And Hernandez will be a C right now because he's coming in with more than with at least an out, so he'll be a C, and he's also a Y and a Z, so he's got some control that'll help. And that's where we're gonna grab Geiger. There he is, Gary Geiger. Bob Costas does a whole thing with Stratomatic with Gary Geiger. He calls him in as a pinch hitter, and he kind of does the narration of it, the play-by-play. All right, so Geiger is going to come in. He's going to play left field, and then Cardi's out, and the pitcher will fill that spot in. So that's a double switch. And let's do it. He's going to be Hal Lanier. Hal Lanier today is 0 for 3. Here's a pitch, and that's a 56, which will be a 34. Runners on first and second. Gotta look at the book for this. I'm pretty sure it's an out. Just want to see what kind of an out it is. And that'll be an infield fly. Third baseman calling for it, and that is Boyer right there. Now Geiger, we're going to take a look and see what I do with Geiger. Oh, damn it. Where did I put Geiger? Oh, there he is. Okay, so Geiger's here now after Woodward. And he is a 2, so you gain a... Okay. And Hernandez is a 1, so we're still at 40. So I'm trying to get that extra point to get to 41 to have a fielding column 1. That'll give. So the Braves have a good fielding team. All right, so Woodward is gonna lead off against Gaylord Perry. No runs. Oh, wait a second. That was the second out. Hal Lanier pops up. I thought that was 3 outs, and it's not. Okay, so now it's Perry coming up. And we're going to let Perry bat because it's 2 outs, and Perry's an A pitcher now. And that's a 61 on Perry's card, and that'll be a fly ball right field. Right there is Aaron, and that retires the side. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Woodward's leading off against Perry, right? All right, so let's do it. Oh, that's a foul ball. Gotta get that. Hold on a second. All right, see what happens here. Got a heck of a game going. All right, Woodward's up, bottom of the 8th. Oh no, again, like I said, that was it was the end of the inning because Perry flied out. Okay. All right, so we finished that inning, and it's no runs, no hits, a couple of walks, and 2 left. But at the bottom of the 8th, it's going to be Woodward against Gaylord Perry. Let's do it. Gaylord Perry's at an A now. That's bounced to second base, gobbled up by Lanier, and he throws out Woodward. 4-3. And APBA Basic with some advanced features, which I'm going to do a little mini tutorial on in a few minutes. Here's Geiger. Not a bad fielder. He's a 2. Pitch from Perry, and that's a strikeout. Geiger chases a ball low and away. 2 down. And here's Danny Menke with a 66, and that's going to be a 0, so he's going to drive one. And that's going to be 1 hop off the wall in left center field. Alu. Ball rolls away from Alu. He's got to chase it. Around second is Menke digging for third. Here's the relay, and he is safe at third base with a 2-out triple. So Menke gets a hold of one and drives it in the gap. And he's standing at third base here with 2 outs. He is the tying run here in the bottom of the 8th. Felipe Alu is up from Trujillo, Dominican Republic. Ciudad Trujillo. He's 6'1", 195 pounds. Plays first base and outfield. He's a very reliable outfielder as well. With a 2, you don't see a lot of guys like that with a 2 that play other positions. Probably a better outfielder than he is infielder. All right, so Gaylord Perry checks in with Haller for the sign, and he sets and deals. And that's a 34. That's a drive to left center field. On the run is Mays, and Mays gets there. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and the game continues. 0-0 tie going to the top of the 9th inning. At the top of the 9th inning, we're going to get Henderson leading off. Kenny Henderson. I have a chance to pick up a 1972 top set. I'm looking at that right now. See if that'll come through for me. I don't know. Kind of pricey. I can't take it with me, so here is Kenny Henderson. Kenny Henderson today is 1 for 3 with a walk. And the pitch from Ramon Hernandez, a 35, and that is a strikeout. So Henderson swings and misses at a slider from Hernandez. Here's Alu. I don't know if they were throwing a lot of sliders in '67, because I know that it was Gil Hodges talking about that in '72, talking about how the slider was going to really hurt the big hitters, you know, not the home run hitters, but the average hitters. That their batting averages were going to suffer because the pitch was very, very difficult to hit. Here's Jesus Alu now. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. Pitch, and that's 62, and that'll be a ground ball to third base. 2 down. And next is Willie Mays. Willie Mays with a 55, and that is line base hit center field. A 2-out single for Willie Mays. He's on at first. Throws in a rope off the bat of Mays. And here's Willie McCovey. Stretch has good power. 1 at 66, a 1 at 11, a 6 at 33. So Hernandez now, how many has Hernandez gone? He's gone 4. And not a great pitcher, but he did have didn't pitch a lot of innings. Let's pull him because he only really pitched 1 inning at a time. So we're gonna pull him, and we're gonna bring Negro. Phil Negro's gonna come in. And we're gonna protect Phil Negro. I'm gonna sleep. I can't use sleep for everybody because then they won't fit in the envelope, but the main guys. So Phil Negro's in there. He's an AYZ. And he will face McCovey. So the knuckleballer versus McCovey. Let's do this. Here's the pitch. And that's a 14, and that's a drive to left center field. Geiger. He's there, and that retires the side, so no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. And Negro induces a fly ball, got under it, and here comes Aaron. Aaron leading off the bottom of the 9th inning. It's the Giants versus the Braves, 1967, April 13th. And that's going to be a 53. A 53 is a 17. The right fielder is a 2. Henderson is a 2. Let's see what this is going to be. It's going to be probably a hit, and it's a single to right. So it's like a range hit for Aaron. He's on at first, and he's speedy. Mac Jones. And there goes Aaron. Mac Jones with a 24, which is a 13. And Aaron has an 11, so I believe that's going to be a stolen base, according to the rules here. On a hit and run. So a 13 is going to say strike, runner out, stealing 2-6. There's a throw down from Haller, and he is out. Yikes. So that's a single, and then he tries to steal second and gets thrown out. Alright, here is Mac Jones now with 1 out, nobody on. That's foul back. A souvenir for a lucky fan. Here's a pitch, and it's a 41. 41 will be a strikeout. No, it's going to be a grounded third. And that's Jim Ray Hart on target to McCovey. 2 down. And it's Joe Torre. Pitch to Torre, and that's a 34, and that's a high fly, center field. Mays. He's over, and that retires the side, so no runs, 1 hit, nobody left. We're at the top of the 10th inning. Now we're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to go straight down the column, because otherwise I will run out. So we're in the 10th now. And it's going to be Jim Ray Hart leading off against Phil Negro. Phil Negro will go the rest of the game. This is 67, so we don't worry about that kind of stuff. This is a swing and a miss. Hart goes down on strikes, so Negro gets him with that knuckleball. Here's Tom Haller with a 62, and that is, again, swings and misses, chasing the knuckleball. I don't know, was Negro throwing the knuckleball in the late 60s? Or is that something he developed later on? Jim Davenport now with 2 out and nobody on. Pitch to Davenport at 23, and that's a fly ball to right. And Hank Aaron there. And that's 3 up, 3 down for Phil Negro. It's going to be Rico. Nope, Rico Cardi's out. Negro's going to be batting here. And we will let him bat. Not pulling him. 62, and Negro. Oh, it's a 22 on Negro. Fielding column. We didn't lose anybody, so it's still fielding column 2. And what I said was a 22. 61 is Oh, 61 is not a 22. 61 is a 24. So that's a ground ball to short. One down. Next is Boyer with a 46, and that's a ball he lifts to the left. Jesus Alou there puts it away. Two down. And here's Woody Woodward. That's a 61. It'll be bounced to short, charged by Davenport, and Davenport throws out Woodward. 3 up, 3 down. All right, it's going to be Lanier. Davenport grounded out. Lanier is next. And it's a 5-4. That's going to be a fly ball right field. Aaron. One down. Pitcher Perry. Perry's still in there. He's pitched 10 innings so far. We're going to let him go 11. He'll bat 32. It bounced to second base. Gobbled up by Woodward onto first. 2 down. So it was an F9 and a 4-3. I'm going to start pulling out my deep drive baseball. I haven't played that in a while. I have a replay that I'm doing, the Oakland Athletics. That'll be fun. I'm still using version 2 of the game. I like that version. I enjoy it. Kenny Henderson. At the top of the 11th. Pitch from Necro with a 42, and that'll be a strikeout. All right. Got the extras in this set, 67 set. I'm going to get my money's worth. So no runs, no hits, 3 up, 3 down in that inning for Negro. Goes to the bottom of the 11th. It's going to be Geiger, who struck out. Geiger with a 45, and that'll be ball 4. So Geiger gets on base. Here's Menke. He's going to square away the bunt. And that's a 63. It'll be a good bunt. To the first baseman. It goes to the second baseman for the out. And into scoring position is Geiger. Geiger is a fast runner. And we're going to walk. Oh, but do we want to walk Alou to face Aaron? No, we rather walk Aaron, so we're going to pitch to Alou with the winning run at second base. Perry's still in there. He's an A pitcher. I'm going to try to get him to go. Let's look at his stats so far. Perry has allowed only 3 hits, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts. Only faced 37 batters. And here's the pitch, and that's going to be a 61, which will be I believe that's a pop-up number with a runner at second at 24. And that's going to be popped up infield, shortstop, and second baseman. That's Davenport and Lanier, and it's Davenport calls them off. So 2 outs now. And here comes Hank Aaron, and we're going to intentionally walk Aaron. And in APBA, you roll when you intentionally walk somebody, and it would have been a 22, which would have been a 6, which would have been the ball game. So yikes. So it's a pop-up for Alou, and then an intentional walk to Aaron. Here comes Mac Jones. Mac Jones looks like he had a pretty good season. Got some stolen bases at 15 and 25. He's got a 4 at 11, a 6, 33, a 1 there. All right, so here's Gaylord Perry with 2 on and 2 out against Mac Jones at the bottom of the 11th inning. He checks in with Haller for the sign, sets and deals, and that is the ball game. That's a deep drive to right field, way back. Henderson looks up, and that ball, my friends, is gone. Mac Jones with a 3-run home run with 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th inning gives the Braves, the underdog Braves, who finished 7th in 1967, the victory, a 3-run victory, a 3-0 victory in the bottom of the 11th inning. You can't get any better than this game. And he gets 3 RBIs, he gets 9. They walked Hank Aaron, so that's 9, 3, and of course 4, which is himself. And that's it, guys. Holy smokes, what a game that was. Perry goes the complete game, takes the loss. Negro's going to get the victory. So he gets loss 0-1, I believe he is. Yep. Beginning of the season. Negro gets the win. He'll be 1-0. And let's fill in the runs, hits, and errors. It's going to be 0-5-1 for the Giants, and it'll be 3-4-0 for the Braves. What more can I say? I had a blast. This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. I hope you enjoyed it. And I gotta start grabbing my deep drive baseball. I'm feeling the deep drive itch. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association, the Facebook group. It's a Facebook group for guys who hate Facebook groups. And you'll find a great discussion and great information on all the different games. You can talk about any game you want there. So I'll see you. Take care. The Braves beat the Giants in 11 innings, 3-0 on a 3-run home run by Mac Jones after Hank Aaron was walked, and he gets greeted by his teammates at the plate and mobbed by his teammates. And that's the ball game, guys. Take care.